In the heart of the ancient and forbidding Enigmire Forest stood a dilapidated cottage, said to be the dwelling of a ghastly legend. The tale whispered among the terrified locals was of a young girl named Eliza, whose haunting beauty masked a malevolence that sent shivers down the spine. Her presence in the forest had been a closely guarded secret, known only to a select few who had encountered the horror firsthand. Eliza was said to have once been a regular girl, full of innocence and joy, until one fateful night when she strayed deep into the Enigmire Forest and stumbled upon a forbidden glade. There, under the blood-red moon, she made a pact with an ancient and malevolent entity that inhabited the woods, forever sealing her fate as a monstrous being. Her transformation was gradual, and as the years passed, Eliza became a spectral creature, her skin pale as moonlight, and her eyes, once vibrant, turned into a haunting, luminescent blue. She donned a tattered and enchanted cloak that camouflaged her monstrous form, and a will-o'-the-wisp lantern that lured unsuspecting prey deeper into the cursed forest. On moonlit nights, Eliza emerged from her secluded cottage, her lantern casting a ghastly glow on the gnarled trees and thorny undergrowth. The mere sight of her was enough to paralyze the bravest of souls, her beauty and allure at odds with the terror she instilled. It was said that she sought out lost and disoriented travelers, those who had strayed too far from the safety of the beaten path. Under the guise of a compassionate guide, Eliza would offer her assistance, leading them further into the heart of the Enigmire Forest. As they followed her, the air grew thick with an unnatural chill, and the forest seemed to conspire against the intruders, twisting its roots and branches to ensnare their unsuspecting victims. Strange and eerie creatures slithered in the shadows, their eyes gleaming with an unsettling intelligence. As the travelers journeyed deeper into the darkness, Eliza's once gentle voice would become a haunting whisper, laced with enchantments that played tricks on their minds. Hallucinations tormented them, feeding on their deepest fears and regrets. They were trapped in a nightmarish realm, with no escape from the clutches of the malevolent forest spirit. Eliza reveled in their fear and suffering, her monstrous heart finding joy in their torment. She would observe them from the shadows, delighting in their anguish, their panic, and their desperate attempts to find a way out of the cursed forest. When the first rays of dawn began to break through the canopy, Eliza would vanish into the ethereal mist, leaving behind only bewilderment and terror in her wake. The travelers were either driven mad by the horrors they had witnessed or simply vanished, their fate becoming a grim mystery lost to the Enigmire Forest. The legend of Eliza, the hauntingly beautiful monster of the Enigmire, continued to echo through generations, chilling the hearts of those who dared to venture near the forest. The cottage in the heart of the woods became a place of dread and a warning of the malevolence that lurked within. The Enigmire Forest remained a realm of dark secrets and forbidden magic, where an alluring but monstrous girl awaited her next unwitting victims, forever bound to her cursed existence of horror and despair. As the legend of Eliza, the hauntingly beautiful monster of the Enigmire Forest, continued to spread, it took on a life of its own, evolving with its retelling. People spoke of strange happenings within the forest, of ghostly apparitions that lurked in the shadows and eerie voices that echoed through the trees on moonlit nights. Some claimed to have seen Eliza in her true form, a ghastly, spectral figure gliding through the trees, her eyes glowing like orbs of ice. Others spoke of encounters with lost souls who had crossed paths with the malevolent forest spirit and barely escaped with their sanity intact. The brave few who dared to venture near the Enigmire Forest spoke of encountering strange phenomena. The air felt heavy with an unseen presence, and eerie sounds echoed through the woods, whispers that seemed to carry on the wind, and haunting melodies that sent chills down their spines. Some reported seeing apparitions of loved ones long gone, their faces twisted into nightmarish visages. The Enigmire Forest became a place of fear and fascination, drawing thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts from afar. Many sought to uncover the truth behind the legend of Eliza, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. They brought with them sophisticated equipment, recording devices, and cameras to document any unusual occurrences. Yet, despite the many attempts to unravel the mystery, the Enigmire Forest remained an enigma, its secrets guarded by the ancient and malevolent forces that resided within. Many who ventured in search of Eliza and her cursed cottage never returned, swallowed by the darkness, their fates forever intertwined with the haunting legend. Some believed that the forest itself was sentient, an entity with its own desires and whims. They spoke of a malevolent presence that fed on fear and suffering, luring and suspecting travelers deeper into its clutches for its own twisted pleasure. Others still held on to the notion that Eliza was merely a pawn in a larger, cosmic game cursed by dark forces beyond her control. They theorized that the ancient entity that had corrupted her soul was using her to perpetuate its reign of terror, to trap and torment lost souls for eternity. The tale of Eliza, the beautiful monster of the Enigmire Forest, became more than just a legend. It became a cautionary tale of the dangers of venturing into the unknown, of heeding the warnings of the wise, and of the darkness that lurked within even the most innocent seeming of places. The Enigmire Forest, shrouded in mystery and fear, remained untouched and untamed by human hands. Its secrets continued to elude those who sought to unravel the truth behind its haunting legend, leaving it to stand as a testament to the ancient and malevolent forces that dwell in the darkest corners of the world. And so, the legend of Eliza, the malevolent spirit of the Enigmire Forest, lived on, forever etched into the fabric of folklore, waiting to ensnare the unwary and thrill those with a taste for the supernatural.